hello, 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 hello. अच्छा अच्छा ओके हाँ ମୁଁ ଏଇଠି ଛିଡ଼ା ହେଇ କହିବି ଆଉ ହ୍ୟାଲୋ 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 ଠିକ ଅଛି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତ ଠିକ ଶୁଭୁଛି ତ ହଁ ଆଚ୍ଛା ନାଇଁ ଟିକେ ହଲୁଛି ତ ମତେ ଆଜି ଏଇଠି ଛିଡାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏତେ ପୋଡିୟମ ଟା କୋଉଠି ଉଠିଗଲାଣି ମୁଁ ତ ମତେ କଣ କିଏ କହୁଛି ଦେଖାଯିବନି ମାଇକ୍ ବାଜିଲା ରେଡିଓ ବାଜିଲା ବେଳେ ଶୁଭିବ हेलो 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 ସମସ୍ତେ ଆସିଲେ ଆଚ୍ଛା ନାଇଁ ଆମର ତ ରେଡି ଅଛୁ ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ମିଲି ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ हेलो 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 କାହିଁକିନା ସେଠି ଦେଖାଯିବନି ପୋଡିୟମ ନାହିଁ ଦେଖାଯିବନି ନା ସେ କୁଆଡେ ଗଲାନି ସେ ଇଏଟା ଅଣାହେଇନି ନାଇଁ ବା କୋଉଠି ଅଛି ସିଏ ବା କହିଲେ ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି
ତମ ଫୋନରେ ଫଟୋ ଅଛି ବୋଧେ? ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇଟା ବ୍ଲୁ ଥିଲା ନା ଅରେଞ୍ଜ ଥିଲା? ସିଏ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ।
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone. At Trident, Hackathon is no more just an event. It's a culture where creativity is nurtured into a habit. I'm Dr. Namita Mohanty from the Department of English, hosting this inaugural ceremony of TRITHON 7.0 2026. It's a pleasure indeed to welcome you all to the 24-hour non-stop Hackathon TRITHON held at our institution. This event is organized by our institution in collaboration with Capgemini and Cozentus. Respected Principal, Trident Academy of Technology, professors, department heads, technical and administrative heads, dear colleagues, staffs, media, and dear participants across institutions and their mentors, and most important of today's program, Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Smruti Ranjan Pradhan, IAS CEO Startup Odisha, and our esteemed guests of honor, Mr. Satyajit Nath, Senior Director, Insurance India Head and Agile Head, Capgemini, Mr. Ajit Sarangi, Chief Technology and Innovation Officer, OSTA. It's my privilege to welcome you all to this inaugural ceremony of TRITHON 7.0, the flagship inter-college hackathon of Trident Academy of Technology. Now it's in the 7th consecutive year, TRITHON has evolved into a dynamic platform that celebrates innovation, creativity, and the spirit of problem solving. It brings together some of the brightest young minds who are ready to push boundaries and transform ideas into impactful solutions. Over the years, TRITHON has evolved into a nationally recognized innovation platform aligned with the vision of Viksit Bharat at 2047. This year, we are proud to witness an overwhelming response with 420 team registrations from across institutions. After a rigorous screening process, the top 50 teams have been shortlisted to compete in this 24-hour non-stop hackathon. The grand finale beginning today with the theme Innovation Improvement in Agriculture, Healthcare, Environment, Energy, Education using AI, ML, DL, LLM technologies. To proceed with the program, I would invite the dignitaries onto the day. Students, please escort. I invite Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Sri Smruti Ranjan Pradhan, IAS CEO, Startup Odisha, to kindly come up on this and take his seat. A big round of applause. Let me have the pleasure of inviting our guest of honor, Mr. Satyajit Nath, Senior Director, Insurance India Head and Agile Head, Capgemini, to grace this days with his presence. May I now invite Mr. Ajit Sarangi, Chief Technology and Innovation Officer, OSTA, to please come up on this. I now invite Principal, Trident Academy of Technology, Professor Dr. Debonarayan Patnaik on stage. My request to Professor Kaustav Dev Chandradev, convener of TRITHON, to please come up on this. Thank you, dignitaries. A big round of applause for our dignitaries on this. I request the student volunteers to present bouquet to our dignitaries and welcome them on this. Thank you, volunteers. Over the next 24 hours, this campus will transform into a hub of innovation where participants will harness the power of cutting-edge technologies such as applied artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and large language models to address the real-world challenges. As we begin TRITHON 7.0, let us invoke the spirit of knowledge and innovation through the ceremonial lighting of the lamp, symbolizing the light that inspires ideas and transforms them into impactful solutions. I would request the chief guest of today's function, Sri Smruti Ranjan Pradhan, to please come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony, and I request other dignitaries to kindly join him. Thank you, dignitaries, for doing the honors, and thank you, students, for this beautiful rendition. As we begin this exciting journey, I wish all the participants the very best. May your ideas be bold, your code be flawless, and your solutions impactful. We have on this Principal, Trident Academy of Technology, Professor Dr. Debonarayan Patnaik, a visionary leader and an inspiring academician whose guidance and commitment to excellence continue to shape the future of this institution. Under his dynamic leadership, the college has reached new heights in academics, innovation, and discipline. I would invite Sir to give the welcome address. Sir, please.
Thank you, madam. A very good morning to everyone present over here. Esteemed chief guest, Sri Smriti Pradhan, Honorable Guest of Honors, Mr. Ajit Sadangi and Mr. Satyajit Nath, respected Professor Kushtachandra Dev, convener of this TRITHON 2026, respected jury members, HODs, faculty and staff members, and my dear innovators. It is my immense pleasure to welcome you all to this TRITHON 2026. It is a 24 hours non-stop open innovation challenge centered around the theme innovative improvement in agriculture, healthcare, environment, energy and education using AI, ML, DL, LLM technologies. This prestigious event serves as a dynamic platform where young innovators, technologists, and problem solvers come together to harness the power of coding, software solutions, and emerging technologies to address real-world challenges. A hackathon is more than just a competition. It is an intellectual crucible where originality meets collaboration. It provides a nurturing environment for fostering creativity, innovation, and critical thinking, while inspiring participants to develop hypothetical yet feasible solutions for global challenges. By engaging in this stimulating endeavor, you not only contribute to technological advancement, but also play a vital role in shaping a more sustainable and progressive future. We are privileged to have the guidance and unwavering support of our esteemed Chief Mentor, Dr. Vishwajay Panigai sir, whose vision emphasizes innovation-driven research and sustainable development. His encouragement fuels our pursuit of excellence and reinforces our commitment to addressing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, that is SDGs. Today, as India undergoes a transformative digital revolution, several sectors, including regenerative agriculture, healthcare, and cutting-edge technologies, are at the forefront of this paradigm shift. Simultaneously, we are witnessing an unprecedented talent revolution wherein the youth of India are driving modernization and self-reliance across all domains. It is in this spirit that we organize Hackathon 2026 to provide you with the opportunity to analyze, ideate, and innovate solutions to pressing global concerns. I encourage each of you to push the boundaries of your imagination, collaborate effectively, and make the most of this accelerating experience. I am confident that your dedication and creativity will make this event a resounding success. Wish you all the best, and may this Hackathon 2026 inspire groundbreaking ideas and foster a culture of technological excellence. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome address and your words of encouragement that must have encouraged and inspired the student participants. Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure to have on this Mr. Satyajit Nath, Senior Director, Insurance India Head and Agile Head, Capgemini. Mr. Satyajit Nath is the Director at Capgemini and currently serves as the India Head for the Insurance Practice and Center Head for Capgemini Bhubaneswar. He leads large-scale enterprise transformation initiatives across global organizations, helping them modernize technology platforms, operating models, and delivery practices. With over 2 decades of experience spanning enterprise architecture, large program delivery, and agile transformations, Mr. Satyajit has led complex programs exceeding $25 million in scale and has coached leadership teams to build product-driven, value stream-aligned organizations. He actively guides organizations in adopting artificial intelligence and generative AI to improve enterprise productivity and modernize software development practices. And having initiated early proof of concept initiatives when AI adoption was still emerging, he now works with enterprises to implement AI in live delivery environments. His work focuses on helping organizations overcome practical barriers to AI adoption and redesign workflows to effectively integrate AI into the software development lifecycle and enterprise operations. Mr. Satyajit is a PhD scholar researching business agility and digital transformation and frequently speaks at industry and academic forums on AI-enabled enterprises and the future of work. That's a very rich profile, sir, and we would love to listen to you. Kindly take the mic.
Thank you, ma'am, for the kind words. Respected dignitaries, fellow teachers and students, ma'am talked a lot about me. I'll not go through all those fancy words. I'll try to keep it light so that you can relate to it. Hackathon plays a very key part in my career. In fact, I kind of envy all of you, the kind of gigs you have, the laptops you have. So my first hackathon was in 2000. In college, and you would not believe I had a beautiful desktop. Yes, they used to be desktops with big monitors, and it had 16 MB of RAM, right? 16 MB of RAM. So if you load a Google Doc file into it, it will crash. That's how it was. And my first project, or the hackathon I was part of, was to build a mouse in a maze. This maze that they have, and the mouse will traverse through it to reach the destination. It took us about 5 days with C and basic graphics to build it. And while doing it, what I am, right, the technologist at heart, was born. And the mouse had to go through a digital labyrinth. It was not AI. It was hard coding with a 16 MB laptop or desktop, which would crash every 30 minutes. We had to restart it, but somehow we managed it and we got the first prize. So that was my primitive struggle, which led to a lifelong journey where I am right now. So these are good starts. They give you a great initiative to learn, understand, and start on. When I joined the industry, we had a hackathon, very similar to what you are doing out here, but we had taken an innovative twist out there. What we said is the top 5 winners will be given the money, which is obviously the prizes and all, but we also said we'll continue to fund those teams to make it into a product. So whatever your idea is, I'm sure you cannot finish the idea in this 24 hours hackathon. You will do enough to show the team, explain the concept, make it work, but is it enough to go to a customer and go live to an end user? The answer is no. We funded that, and the amount of money we made from that project was 8x, which is huge. The money we invested into the hackathon plus the extra money to build those 5 products, they gave us 8x the revenue, and obviously they keep on growing as we talk about it. The whole concept is the code is as valuable as the invoice it commands. We can say a lot of things about technology, but eventually we are running a business. So if you are able to build a code that solves a problem, you are really doing a great thing. All of you must see Shark Tank, right? There are panelists, there are people coming in with brilliant ideas. And the question that many of the panels would ask is, what problem are you solving? Many times people will come with brilliant ideas. I saw one of the Shark Tank India episode where this guy has built an app. So if you lend me money, and I'm not paying you back, you go to the app and say, Satyajit has taken 1,000 rupees from me. It will keep on calling me and reminding me, saying, pay the money back to your friend. Now, is that a problem to solve? The answer is no. But is it an app that they have built? Yes, they built it, they made revenue, they are in Shark Tank. So you should be not doing all of this. And that's where I'll just change into something that happened very recently. How many of you know Anthropic did a hackathon recently, the company behind Claude? Who was the winner? Any idea who was the winner? Was it a software developer? It was a lawyer. IT hackathon by a AI company was won by a lawyer who has no idea how to code. 3 out of top 5 in that Anthropic hackathon were non-developers. So what is the difference? Why did they win it? Because they had a genuine problem that they were solving. The lawyer may have faced certain issue in their day-to-day life. He had an idea. He leveraged Claude to build that application, show it in the hackathon, won the award. So when you come here, you are now going to be somebody who comes in with an idea about agriculture, about medicine, whatever that might be. Focus on the problem. Focus on how AI can solve it. Is AI the best tool in the market? The answer is no. Right? We all say AI is trained. Can somebody tell me what is AI trained on? The ChatGPTs of the world, the Anthropics of the world? What data? Where is it coming from? The internet. Who created the internet? Who wrote on the internet? It's you guys. What you wrote in Twitter is what goes to Grok. And that's why you see those answers Grok give, right? It gives you random answers. It scolds you because that's the data it has been trained on. So don't trust the output you get from AI. You use AI, you get your code done in 20% of the time, but it may or may not be right. And that's what I call a residual effort. That's where you come in, the brain that you bring in, the problems that you bring in, how do you validate it? How do you change it? Maybe you change it with another prompt. Maybe you change it with your own hands, you write your own code, totally up to you. But those who are able to master that residual layer will be the winners. So when you go to the hackathon, keep 2 things in mind. There is a business problem that you are solving. This is a hackathon not to showcase your coding skills. Anthropic does better coding than all of you, than me and all of us. We don't have to worry about coding anymore. Problem statement. And second, the output that you got, is it good enough to go? We're talking during the discussion outside. I gave the same piece of software to 2 people. One was a fresher, one was an experienced insurance SME. The developer finished in 20 minutes, said, sir, I'm done. The insurance guy took 2 hours. I said, you are an expert. Why did you take 2 hours? The other guy finished in 20 minutes. He said, the other guy coded it and gave it to you. Put a prompt, create a claim system so that I can submit my car insurance claims. Code built, delivered. What was the second guy doing? He was testing a scenario. If the claim is coming on the last day of your policy, is it getting adjudicated? If you have already submitted 3 claims in the past and you have expired your limit for the year, is it saying no to it? The real problems. So think about problems before you put a prompt. Don't blindly prompt into it. And second thing, like I said, use your brain, use that residual effort, review the code, see the output and make sure it is aligned to what you are trying to solve. I'm doing my PhD, ma'am talked about it. One of the topics that I'm working on is cognitive inertia as a barrier to adoption of Gen AI. We have grown with a lot of things, automation, robotics, cloud. In our mind, it is stuck. Get out of that mindset and look at the world in an open mind. What are we doing? What are we solving? That would be the differentiator between who wins the hackathon versus who does not. Those who don't take a negative energy out of it. You learned a lot. You realized your gaps. There is a long career ahead of you. So leverage this knowledge, grow in your career and continue to excel. Thank you, sir, Trident and all the teachers out here for creating this environment where a lot of these special minds are here coming together, fighting with each other to win the hackathon. So all the best for the hackathon and have a great coding 24 hours for you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for describing in simple words the essence of hackathon. And the most incredible revelation was IT hackathon was won by a lawyer. So ideas come from any field. It's not restricted to a particular field. That's very incredible information, sir, given by you. Thank you so much. I'm sure students have got motivated with your words. Well, it's a privilege to have with us Mr. Satyajit, Mr. Ajit Ajit Sarangi. He is the Chief Technology Officer at the Odisha Skill Development Authority, OSTA. Mr. Sarangi has been instrumental in driving digital transformation and architecting the Skilled in Odisha initiative. His expertise in leveraging emerging technologies to bridge the skill gap and empowered thousands of youth to become future ready. That's incredible. We are deeply honored to have his guidance and insight as we kick off this journey of innovation and competition. And I would also like to mention his academics. He holds an MBA from Sikkim Manipal University and has earned the CAIIB certification from Indian Institute of Banking and Finance, reflecting his strong foundation in banking and finance. And with a career spanning for more than 25 years, Mr. Sarangi continues to bring experience, stability, innovation to the evolving banking landscape. It would be very interesting to listen to you, sir. I would request you to kindly be at the mic.
Good morning. Good morning all the guests on the dais, dignitaries on the dais, and all the participants for this hackathon or TRITHON. I would welcome first for this occasion for this TRITHON. My role is to build the skill in innovative ways. So I would just add what you can do in this 24 hours or whatever time is planned for the next 1.5 days or 1 day. What we can think of is, see, two things. Why this AI, ML, DL or LLM is used, how it is used, with your ideation, with your planning, with your idea, how can you leverage that one and what benefit you can give it. So why this idea has been generated, what is the output? You have to measure in 3 different terms. First one is faster, second one is better, third one is cheaper. These are the 3 drivers we look in industry, in any other industries, like how we can generate profit out of your ideas, your product, your implementation of the application, program, products or software or anything else. So 3 things you have to remember. One is faster, better, cheaper. In terms of CEO's world, what we have to convert is, first one is improve on the productivity. Second one is improve on the efficiency. Third one is sustainability of the product or the business. So in a longer run, a CEO looks after the organization in 3 different ways. How do I sustain my company making profit year on year? The balance sheet has to show some kind of profit sustainability so that I can pay the salaries of the employees and show it to the others that yes, I am making profit. Second, efficiency. If I am deploying 10 resources, same thing has to be done by the lesser resources, or same 10 resources can do much more work. That's the efficiency, right? Third one is sustainability. The same job has to be done repeatedly in the same ways and without any failure, the quality or the 99.999 accuracy. For that one, we have got different quality controls. So next 24 hours, think yourself in one of the roles of the organization. Either you can think yourself as a CEO taking the direction or taking the whole responsibility, or you can be a CFO, financing officer, so that who takes care of the profit? You are the person saying that yes, because of my idea, improve in the profit, and then I am increasing the dollar values. Third, innovation, innovative, CIN. Now there is a new role called Chief Innovation Officer, CINO. Okay. In my previous role, before I joined WSDA last 2 years back, I was the CINO for a company and also CIO for the company, where we do innovations. Every ideas, you have to generate ideas. It is not that all the ideas will be successful. In MIT, if they get 2,000 ideas, you know what is the percentage? 2 or 1 idea gets selected to be on the floor for a SPOC, for a piloting, for a trial run. 1 idea out of 2,000. Here, at least I got the idea that out of 420 or 450 kind of things, you are selected. Be happy, and you are the privileged person to share your ideas and see that how it is feasible and what kind of feasibility, and you will get the direction that how it is to be successful in the implementation. So these are the parameters you have to look for when you are presenting, and then you are thinking of to remodeling or refining your ideas in the next 24 hours. One of the best thing is, think yourself that you are playing the role, and find out how do I improve my sustainability, how do I improve my efficiency, how do I improve my productivity. And that's why we are shifting gear from IT to ITES services. Now no more IT is no more on the front line. It is always used as a tool. This is for sustaining. And coming back to your AI, what is AI? Mr. Satyajit has told about the whole AI concept and how it is going to be delivered. Everybody is fearing now that AI is replacing the whole, the workforce. No, it is not really replacing any workforce. It is multiplying the possibilities, probabilities of a success, right? You can do better way so that your failure will be protected. That's how we see in the industry that AI is helping out for making more and more job opportunities, which is foolproof. Earlier, if you have written the code on typically the C, C++ or Java, or making an object, there will be bugs, there will be defects, there will be mistakes, there will be errors definitely, right? Now the quality of improvement, quality of the code is so high. At least when I try, 2 days back, yesterday I had a server crash in my organization. I had to work till midnight. That's how we have to fix it, and we know that there will be no bugs. So take this opportunity utilizing AI, how AI and ML and DL will help you in terms of improvement of your selective sectors. Either you can choose automobile, you can choose your energy, you can choose about environment or healthcare. Any of the sectors. Today's they have selected only 4 or 5 sectors. There are many such sectors where we can implement AI, where we can implement typically DL and ML kind of things. We have to be very judicious. We know how to improve the quality of life. Now, if you see on the last, Mr. Goenka has also told 2 days back, few of the sectors like automobile, like logistic, like on the healthcare or doctor, or typically the ideas of the doctor, or a kind of a supply chain management. We can apply this AI/ML to improve the productivity, to improve this life cycle has to be shortened on that one. So with this caveat on the mind, let's watch for next 24 hours how we can do better things in life, and then how we can be successful. One of the key factor, always I tell every team, to my team, that your cell phone with the best innovative ideas, best innovative product in the last 4 decades. If you think of 2000, no, it is 1998, I was in Okhak building with Infosys. There was a, storm, and we lost the connectivity. And we use this phone as for communication only. Now you can figure out, right? Your phone is used for what? Along with the communication, it is a small computer, right? You can do chatting, you can communicate, you can access all the applications, you can have access to the internet, you can have access to your WhatsApp, your X, your Insta, everything, right? So the last 25 years, you have seen how the transition has happened to a product from a communication, device. It has really becoming a mini computer, a small computer. I would not say mini computer in that way, what is a computer and mini computer kind of things. This can do anything what I can do it in my laptop nowadays. So think of in that line that how the transformation will happen to your ideas so that tomorrow you can have this apple pie, your apple pie will be made out of this idea, your idea. So to make it success, let's put all your thoughts in all three different directions, which I said. What are they? Faster, better, and cheaper in terms of efficiency, sustainability, and productivity. Think in that line and improve your ideas so that tomorrow we can see who stood, among yourself on the team of 50. Have a nice day, cheer up, and have a nice time in the next 24 hours. Thank you.
So students, you need to be faster, better and cheaper and improve on efficiency, productivity and sustainability. Thank you, sir. I'm sure they have got the mantra that you have asked them to. And thank you for giving them all those parameters they have to follow to achieve this. And thank you for telling them what is the role of AI, ML and DL in this. Thank you, sir. That was very, very educative and interesting. Dear audience, we are extremely happy and incredibly privileged to have with us on this Sri Smruti Ranjan Pradhan, Chief Executive Officer of Startup Odisha, as our chief guest today. He is an engineer by choice and an administrator by profession. Sri Pradhan did his Masters in Production Engineering from NIT Rourkela and also did his Masters in Management from Exam Bhubaneswar. He started his professional career as a teacher, teaching mechanical engineering and subsequently in the Department of Panchayati Raj since 2000 and contributed in the field of e-governance, community development and rural livelihood mission, skill development, etc. Because of his academic and professional achievements and equally outstanding service records, he was appointed to the IAS cadre in 2012. He served as Director, Industries and Fisheries. Then he joined as the Collector and District Magistrate of Gajapati District and then Collector and District Magistrate, Kendrapada. And I must mention, as a person, he is a very kind-hearted person and very, very down-to-earth, dedicated to his work. I would request him to kindly address the gathering and inspire the students. Please.
Thank you. Thank you, Trident Academy, for inviting me, giving an opportunity to address the young minds present over here. Good morning. Bada battery. Odia buchanta. Good morning. Thank you. So I'm new to this entire, they call ecosystem, because I joined Startup Odisha only 4 days back. But I'm not new to the administration or bureaucracy. I'm there since last almost 33 years. coming to the cadre, Indian Administrative Service, 2012, but I have my own experience working in the community. So I'll say a few words from there. I'm not very sure whether my advice or suggestion will be accepted by these young minds or not, but anyway, I'll speak from bottom of my heart. I'll try to explain. So your today's theme, next 24 hours, I believe, is agriculture, healthcare, environment, education, and energy, right? If you ask me to pick up one particular theme, then my take will be environment. Whatever we do today, are we doing something innovative, some brainstorming to protect this environment? Every day we're observing degradation of air, water, and soil. I think most of us sitting in the dais would agree with me. The kind of river adjacent to Bhubaneswar city, both sides, Daya and the Kuakhya river, they're really beautiful rivers. And there are small river passing in between Daya and Kuakhai. And there are a lot of streams, natural springs were there in Bhubaneswar. Not there today. What kind of development is this? You do whatever you want technology-wise. Can you do something for the environment? Can you do something for the future? It's a big challenge for us. Big challenge. When we started studying, maybe before 40, 45 years, 50 years, we used to say there are 6 seasons. Then subsequently it became 4 seasons. This year, fortunately or otherwise, there are winter. Or there are 2 seasons, rain and summer, isn't it? Whatever innovation, whatever incubation, startups, can we shed some light on these aspects? Why things are not happening the way it should happen? I have few statistics, can be challenged, not sacrosanct. In India, we have good number of grassroots innovators, very good number of grassroots innovators. But when it comes to filing a patent, very less number. Why? Because somewhere in the middle, we are losing our focus. Somewhere. Because if we have grassroots innovators, either that or we do not have, we are discussing informally, I think it was a boardroom or somewhere, that we need to create that kind of mindset among the young people. It may not be white collar job all the time. You have to understand, somebody was comparing India with Israel and United States. These days you take Israel and United States, it's very scary also. But why you want to compare India with Israel and United States? We have our own culture. We have our own learning. So can we reinvent? They say you don't have to reinvent the wheel. No, you have to reinvent the wheel. Through this kind of initiatives, I think it's possible. I'm not from the industry. But still, as Namita madam said, engineer by choice. What did you say? Engineer by training, whatever. So I understand technology a bit. So can we do something, these young minds, can we do something? Can we involve the community at large? whatever we do, it's not passing on to the community. It is very confined to few people only. 150 crore population. Israel population is 60 lakhs. Less than Hyderabad or Bangalore. United States population is 25 crore. And geographical area is 2.5 times of India. So don't compare United States, Israel with India. They have so many innovations, they have so many patents. Yes, they can focus because we have the demographic dividend with us, the young minds with us. So my only suggestion, submission, I'll urge rather to the young minds sitting over here, wherever I go, I focus on these 2-3 points. Think something about our traditional knowledge. Can we do some innovation to bring it to the forefront? Can we do something? Don't run after the result all the time. We know innovations may not succeed. It may fail. That is why incubation centers are there. We are ready to take the risk. As startup Odisha CEO, I am ready to take that risk. You want to do something, we are ready to take that risk. But you should have proper intent. Karmaneva vadhikarastu ma phaleshu kadachana. Don't run after the fruit, the result. You do something with a good intent. Then I'll end my what you call speech with another Sanskrit slogan or tagline. We have been trained in the Masuri Academy, they call it Lal Bahadur Shastri Academy of Administration. The tagline there is very, very apt tagline. Seelam Paramabhusanam. The character is the real virtue, the highest virtue. Here the character means whatever you want to do, what innovation, whatever, you should have proper intent and proper seriousness. We are discussing something. Even in the class, people need to fidget in mobile phones. It's good that we have the phones with us. We get all kind of information, garbage in and garbage out. But you need to concentrate. You need to focus. That is character. Thank you very much.
So innovate with the proper intent and reinvent to bring back the Indianness. That was the message. I'm sure it is through to the students. Thank you so much for all these informations and how we can invent or reinvent to bring back the Indianness to us and not compare India to any other country, because we have our own uniqueness to be proud of. Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful address, and we are truly honored to have such distinguished personality among us today on this. Their presence definitely adds immense value and inspiration to the occasion. And as a gesture of a heartfelt appreciation, may I now request our respected principal to kindly step forward to felicitate our esteemed dignitaries. Sir, please. And I would request our chief guest of today's function to please come forward so that we can felicitate you. A big round of applause for Mr. Smruti Ranjan Pradhan, IAS CEO, Startup Odisha. Thank you so much, sir, for being here with us. Now I request our guest of honor, Mr. Ajit Sarangi, Chief Technology and Innovation Officer, to please come forward, OSDA, to please come forward. A big round of applause for our guest of honor for his wonderful speech. Your presence definitely add a lot of inspiration to this occasion. Thank you, sir. Now I request Our next guest of honor, Mr. Satyajit Nath, Senior Director, Insurance India Head and Agile Head, Capgemini, to please come forward. A big round of applause for his simple speech in simple words, and which must have touched the young minds. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. And I would now request Professor Kaustubha Chandradev, the convener of TRITHON 2026, to give a vote of thanks. Without his support, this would not have taken off. Sir, please.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty mentors and participants, a good morning to one and all. Well, on behalf of TRITHON team, I would like to show my gratitude and extend my gratitude to our chief guest, Sri Smruti Ranjan Pradhan, IAS, CEO, Startup Odisha, for sparing his valuable time and being here to motivate the students. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank the guest of honor of today's program, Mr. Satyajit Nath, Senior Director, Insurance India Head and Agile Head, Capgemini, for sparing his time and being here and motivating the students and showing the path of the hackathon. Thank you, sir. I would give a special thanks to our next guest of honor, that is Mr. Ajit Sarangi, Chief Technology and Innovation Officer, OSDA, for his valuable suggestions and for his presence in this program. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our principal, Sir Dr. D.N. Patnaik, sir, for his cooperation and support, without which this program would not have been a success. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank all the jury members, the faculty mentors and the participants for their presence in this inaugural ceremony, and I hope you will enjoy today's 24 hours hackathon. You will enjoy it to your fullmost. Thank you one and all. Now, before ending this vote of thanks, I will have a kind request. I request that after the inaugural meeting, I request all our dignified dignitaries to kindly spare a little more time and just visit a few of the tables to get an idea about the hackathon, what is going on. So it's a kind request to all our dignitaries. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. And before we end, I would request our chief guest to please come forward and declare this TRITHON 7.0 open digitally. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you, dignitaries, for your presence here. The inaugural function ends here, but students, your task begins. For the next 24 hours, you'll be busy with your activities, and please do remember that it's not just a competition, as sir has already mentioned. It's a celebration of ideas, collaboration, and the pursuit of excellence. And with this, I end here. I sign off. I request the student volunteers to escort our guests off the dais. Please. Can we just stay back here for a photograph, sir? Sir, can we stay back on stage for a photograph? Yeah.
Here we face he or she. Here we also have some features where we need to that frequency guidance, responsibility guidance, and each report detection continuation. We are working on it. It's our future project that we are building and evolution where we will work on it and create a yes,
So you keep on adding more and more data,
Yes,
it
we
becomes
are-
better at giving with explanation. So it will give you a reason why it's saying this. Very good. Nice. Responsible and explainable AI, right? Big problems now. So good. All the best.
Thank you.
Project we are working on is for students. The project we are working on is what the student need in daily life, that we as a college student are facing is that we use ChatGPT for our answer or daily life uses. We also need to track of attendance because most of the students prefer the attendance to be recorded. For that we have to approach many apps. Like we have to use ChatGPT, but the problem with ChatGPT is mostly very much efficient, but it lacks that it is not personalized. So if we use ChatGPT, we use ChatGPT in various ways, in various aspects. So it sometimes confuses some of the responses for the we have customized our EduPilot. So in this, the user can make his or her own profile. That the user can use this personalized AI teacher. He can maintain his schedule, also plan tests for him, and also make a record of his attendance, and also keep record of his assignments and all. That is the daily life of a student. So he can also use test generator, and he can also upload his notes. He can also upload notes such that the AI will give his personalized recommendation, and also he can see his score and analytics in this.
What's the brain behind this? GPT or Gemini? What are you using?
Using Open Router, also Gemini. For that, user can also toggle to more preferred. But if the user wants well-defined answer, he can also opt to that use 4.0 for deep analysis. But if the user wants light, he can also use Gemini. So we have integrated all three API keys with which is backed by our Python code that runs our agentic algorithm.
Great. All the best.
Thank you.
How